Hi, what is manifestation and how do you do it? What is manifestation? I understand it as it is how you bring something that is only existing in your thoughts into the physical world, into this reality. And that's why I also like to call it materialization, because you take something that is not in the material world yet and you bring it into the material world. So I like to call it materialization, and that's how I wrote this book, Materialize Your Dreams and Goals. In the manifestation, it has some steps that you can identify when you really know what you are doing. Else, you will be bringing things into your life without knowing that you are actually manifesting those things, without knowing that you are the one who created those things. And it is connected with the law of attraction, which is a universal law that is always working. It doesn't matter if you are aware of it or not. Manifesting or the law of attraction is always working. So the way I understand it is that if you have a thought, if you have a desire, if you have an intention, then you can bring it into the material world. Okay, there are some steps that are necessary in order for you to bring those desire into the material world, those dreams, those goals, all right? And we are going to talk about that. When I talk about manifestation, so now we are talking about how to do it, right? So the first step that is to really have an intention, to have something in your mind, on your heart, that you really want to bring into this world. The degree to which you are committed to bring this thing, this desire into this world, is going to influence a lot what you are going to materialize. I have an example. Like, I told to myself that when I turn 30, I would love to have already my first child. And what happened for me is that when I was pregnant, the date that the doctor gave me as a date where my son, our first son, will be born, was exactly on my 30th birthday. That was really a miracle for me. So interesting, right? This is how there are coincidences, if you want to call them like that, synchronicities, when you are really in alignment with what you want to materialize. So the step 2 after the intention is to really have your thoughts and your feelings align with what you want to do as well. Actually, our brain does it automatically. When you signal that something is really a priority for you, then your brain starts to see that thing everywhere. Like, you want a new car, let's say you want a Ford, right, Galaxy, and a white one, and then suddenly when you start researching about that car, you start seeing it everywhere. You start seeing that so many people have a Ford Galaxy, a white Ford Galaxy. By the way, that is the family car that we have right now. This is because your brain is actually recognizing those signs everywhere you go. It's like the Ford Galaxy was still there, but as long as you don't have your intention on it, as long as it's not that important for you, you don't value it, then you won't notice it. But when you set that as your priority, when it becomes important for you, then suddenly you start seeing it everywhere, right? So the third step that is really important when you manifest something, when you are in the process of manifesting something that you really desire, is to have inspire action and to act on it. So you get inspirations, you get hunches of something that you can be doing, and you need to be really acting on that. Because if you don't, the inspiration will go, it won't stay forever, right? So when you get a hunch of doing something, and you better act on it, because when you do, then you are accelerating your manifestation. This is what you call inspired action, will be to act on your inspired actions. Okay, so my step 4 that I have for you is a really powerful one, although it can seem very easy, and is to write in time and space when and where you are going to take that action. So let's say that you want to write a book, then you need to be writing when and where you are going to sit down to write that book. In my case, as I wanted to materialize writing a book, I just set first thing in the morning, 15 minutes at least. It's 300 words that you can write without thinking too much. And I also had the plan to post those writings on my blog so that I'm editing as I go. So I write the draft after I have some kind of map that represent the general idea of the book, but then I write those ideas and I edit it to make them ready for publishing on my blog. And this is how I wrote the series Materialize Your Dreams and Goals, and I could have a book. Although I never published it as a book, but I have the first draft ready because I think I can have some more editing, like adding some more stories and examples. It's very theoretical, very academical. I think it could use some more entertainment. That's why I didn't publish the book, but the first draft is written. And then my step 5, well, my next tip for you when it comes to manifesting is to really have elevated feelings. The elevated feelings like gratitude, being aware that every action that you take, it's a progress toward your manifestation, is going to make the universe want to give you more. You know, when you give someone a gift and he says thank you, then you want to give them more. And the same as with the manifestation. When you achieve a small step, or when you are blessed with a small step of your manifestation, you better acknowledge that step and be grateful for it, because this is how the universe will give you even more to be grateful for. Talking about elevated feelings, we not only have gratitude, but we have six elevated feelings in total that are really beneficial when you are in the process of manifesting something. And those feelings are love, like pure love, unconditional love, which can be defined as the synthesis and synchronicity of all complementary opposites. That definition comes from Dr. John DeMartini, one of my mentors. And then come gratitude, that opens your heart. After that, you have inspiration and enthusiasm. Those lead to certainty and presence. So when you have those 6 elevated feelings like love and gratitude and inspiration, enthusiasm, presence, and certainty, then you see synchronicities around you and you manifest really fast. Okay, and now the next step, see that you are deserving that thing, you feel worthy of it. So the next step, when you see that you have those elevated feelings, you have synchronicities in your life, and it seems like everything is working for you, everybody is helping you to achieve your desire, your mission, your purpose, then you feel like you deserve those things, and then you get even more synchronicities, you get even more opportunities to materialize, to manifest what you want. And this is how you really get a master manifestor, right? You are like a magician, because as soon as you think about something that you want to do, people, opportunities come along to help you manifest that thing. And what happens when you see that you are deserving that thing, you feel worthy of it, you have even more gratitude for every step along the way, and the universe grants you with even more opportunities, even more manifestation. And the more grateful you are, the more you can start the process again, all over again. Maybe you start with one area of your life, you have a desire there, you accomplish that desire, you are granted that desire, you feel grateful for it, and then you go to the next area of your life where you have another desire, and I can see it's better this way. So you start with one area of your life, you are granted a desire that you wanted there, you manifested it, right? And then you go to another area of your life because you are grateful for that first thing that you got. And with the same determination, the perseverance, the execution, the follow through, right? You get to manifest another thing in another area of your life. And this is how you can set the next one, and the cycle continues. Okay, and now the next step, making sure that you really feel good about your life, about what you are doing, that you bring love to what you do, and that you love what you are doing, is going to help you to manifest even faster. So, talking about those elevated feelings, the more you can add them to your life, the more in alignment you will feel, and the more faster you will manifest. There is also an advanced tip like fasting, which helps you to have more focus because your body is not busy with that digestion. So when you fast, you accelerate really the process of any manifestation. It shows another level of focus, of determination, of perseverance. It shows that you are ready for the next level. And this is how you will manifest even more. You will see signs, divine signs, that will guide you into manifesting even faster. You will get opportunities that will guide you into manifesting even faster. Being a master manifestor doesn't mean that you will never be challenged. On the contrary, when you get challenged, you will understand that those challenges are also on the way to help you to manifest even more. They will help you to grow. They will help you to refine the path that you have chosen. At the end of the day, they will help you in your manifestation, in your growth, in your expansion. That's why even when you are a master manifestor, you will still get challenges as well as support and opportunities. They're all part of the journey, so embrace them. Today, I am under my favorite tree, under a branch that goes across the path. Can you see this? Well, this is my favorite branch, and I like to think of it as a portal each time that I go under this branch. What is a portal? It is a door to another reality. And today is really beautiful. I can show you the sun here behind me. If you can see something, it's really a beautiful day, but it's also a very cold day.